Hello. Okay, basically, I'm just gonna give you a breakdown of how COD works, especially the PvP side. Well, completely the PvP side. Um, COD is obviously a first-person shooter, and you get a gun, and you get like a small amount of armor, depending on if you play hardcore or anything else. Basically, it's a sort of simulation of real life war in a way, and I've played a lot of. I played about 5 days of this Modern Warfare 3, and then I played a lot of Black Ops as well. I didn't really play Modern Warfare 2. Did play COD 4, however. Anyway, video games nowadays are sort of like simulations of real life. I mean, eventually you'll get to the point where you don't have to use a controller anymore. You'll just they'll have some sort of machine that you can stand in, or put you into sort of a Matrix-like state of mind, which you can then walk around like a dream, and a machine or something will feed your imagination and put the rules of the game together. Now, say like the rules of real life is the laws of physics. What happens goes, blah blah blah. You can simulate that in a sort of Matrix sense, then you can have video games that are not looking at a screen. The video games where you are actually there. You can feel your arm move, and everything you imagine doing, it would happen. You get all the emotions. Say if you were to jump off a cliff in the video game, or this new age of video games that's coming up, because our technology is increasing so much now. They said about 100,000 years. Say when man first was coming up in evolution, and we could do stuff like build fire, we can make the wheel. They say that back when we first started, our technology doubled every 4,000 years. Oh no, every 1,000 years. So we went from like the fire to the wheel, and then to carriages and shit like that. And they say nowadays technology doubles every 4 months. Say in the Middle Ages it was like every 100 years. Now it's every 4 months, because we have the internet. This is the most amazing thing humans have created yet. It's probably the most amazing thing since writing first began. I mean, we can share information instantly. We're on this network where we're all connected. I see you, you see me. Like on things like that, you hear me. It's the most amazing invention that we've ever created. So technology is going to be moving so much faster now, because now these scientists can connect to each other. Everyone can report each other's work rather than having to wait like 20 days for this fucking mail to get to America to speak to some scientist friends you've got in America. And it don't have to be like that anymore. Just like have messages across the internet. No waiting around. We don't have to wait anymore to communicate. It's all instant, which is awesome. So ideas and stuff ripple through society, and they say that you have these things in your head called mirror neurons, and they connect you to other people. And that, if someone's sad, you sort of feel sad for them. You can imagine what it's like to be in their situation, or even if you just pick up the vibe off them. Or if someone's happy, the mirror neurons activate work on all emotions. They work on happiness, sadness. You laugh, everyone starts laughing. Someone yawns, you start yawning. So this is what this mirror neuron thing is. It like connects us to other people, so we are all a part of each other. And now we have the internet. The mirror neurons don't have to just act between each other. We acts through people all over the world. We can see videos of people in Africa who are suffering, and then we sort of feel for them. I don't think humanity's got fully to the stage yet, though, where we've fully gotten rid of this stupid fucking selfish needs shit. I don't know. Anyway, back to COD. This is I know I jumped all over the place, but the point is about the mirror neuron thing, that because we have the internet, we can connect to each other all, so we're all like one, you know, send information across, we're just super organism basically. And I'm going to get to the point in a minute. You'll see this is all going to fit together nicely. And see, I've experimented with psychedelics like LSD and magic mushrooms and DMT, not to an extreme degree. Yeah, I mean, I tried it, but I didn't get all the way into like some fucking next dimension. No, I just smoked it, the wall started moving a bit, not even near what it was supposed to be. But I was supposed to be flat out on the ground, basically having an awake dream where I'm in sort of a Matrix-like reality. But yeah, anyway, as I experimented with these psychedelic substances and I researched into how they work, I could do that because I have the internet and some scientist has already done the research and everything, so I can read off their notes and then experience LSD myself, and then I can sort of put together what exactly happened and what it was like. And what it was like was that when you take LSD or psilocybin, the fucking lost my train of thought. When you take LSD or psilocybin, it basically fucks this part of your brain that controls logic and thought and everything. It jumbles it up so much that you can't really think straight. You can't really do anything logically because you just that spangled. You don't know. You'll pick up a remote and then try and walk up to the TV and put it next. So it turns you into a retard basically. But as I found out on this video called 18's Theory of Everything, is that when you are not thinking or, you know, reasoning or using logic, I mean, some people use logic all the time. No, I'm sort of one of them. But then you can lack in emotions, you see. So you have to sort of get a balance between emotions and logic. If you just completely logic, you'll turn into a nerd. If you just complete emotion, you're just a retard that's dead happy and dead mood swings and everything. The thing is to get a grip of both, because if you don't have any emotions, you can't really connect with people, and it's just shit. But so for some people who can't stop thinking, they can't really get onto the emotional side of life, LSD basically fucks your logic part up. It's like going, okay, right, if you can't do it normally, we're gonna force you to go emotionful. So then take LSD, fucks this area in your brain. Your mirror neurons are then active mainly all the time. When you go with someone, it's weird because you're like in this telepathic communication, and this telepathic communication, also known as the sixth sense, which is the same thing that dogs have. They can tell when you're angry and stuff. It's because these mirror neurons can pick up the feeling of another being. And you know, it just connects you to everyone else. It opens this area in your brain and it makes you much more logical, and your mirror neurons are much more active, and your mirror neurons are also largely based on emotions. So but now I'm going to get to COD. Now, I mean, most of you probably haven't gotten this far. If you have gotten this far, then thank you for listening, you know. But I mean, most of you won't, so most of you won't probably won't be this part. So anyway, for the few people I am talking to, if you're using the all as one thing, you will almost be so mentally connected that you will know what's going on all the time. this is where the same happens in COD. Imagine in COD you're there. The best way to do that is just smoke some pot and you just get so into it, it's like you're actually there. But then you start imagining you're there so much and your eyes start focusing like you would do in real life, but of course everything's just on the screen there. So it messed my eyes up a bit. So I can't fully feel like I'm there, but I can get into it. And you have to all, as you're in a COD team, you have to all be sort of one. You have to all go different ways, but cover every single different area, call out positions. If one guy starts shooting across the map, there'll be another guy over there because he's not just shooting like a retard. So yeah, there you go.